Voting is getting underway in a key battleground state. On the same day, a judge delivers a ruling that could ensure the vote gets certified on time. Meanwhile, former President Donald Trump is talking about foreign policy, while the Harris campaign focuses on black and rural voters. Natalie Brand reports.
Elections officials in Georgia are predicting record-breaking turnout for the first day of early voting in the battleground state.
People have fought for my right to vote. The very least that I can do is get up at 2:30 in the morning, get here by 4 a.m. to attempt to be the first one in line.
A state judge ruled today in a case brought by Republican local election board members that they cannot refuse to certify election results. The judge saying Georgia voters would be silenced. Our Constitution and our election code do not allow for that to happen. Former President Donald Trump is holding back-to-back events in Georgia this evening, a state he lost by fewer than 12,000 votes in 2020. Trump also sat for questions Tuesday with Bloomberg and the Economic Club of Chicago, where he was pressed on his proposal for tariffs.
You could be plunging America into the biggest trade war since Smoot Hawk.
But there are no tariffs.
You're going to stop. There are tariffs.
No, there are no tariffs. All you have to do is build your plant in the United States and you don't have any tariffs.
Trump was also asked if he has spoken to Russian President Vladimir Putin since leaving the White House.
I don't comment on that, but I will tell you that if I did, it's a smart thing. If I'm friendly with people, if I have a relationship with people, that's a good thing, not a bad thing, in terms of a country.
Vice President Kamala Harris campaigned in Detroit, continuing her outreach to black voters, particularly men, and meeting with black business owners.
Her running mate, Tim Walz, is visiting a farm in Pennsylvania, rolling out policy proposals aimed at rural communities, including increasing health care resources.
They don't respect rural communities. And I'll tell you what, they take a hell of a lot of their voters for granted by the policies they put out that don't do a damn thing for rural Pennsylvania or rural Minnesota or any place in this country.
Trump carried rural voters by a margin of nearly 2-1 in 2020. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
CBS News confirmed that Governor Tim Walz will campaign with former President Bill Clinton during the first day of early voting in North Carolina on Thursday.